Hey there, everybody. Arlos here from Ice Games, bringing you some more Final Fantasy XIV today. Ooh, something in my throat there. Yeah, some more Final Fantasy XIV. So we're going to start today off by dealing with a little bit more with the dwarf. This was the I can't remember the name of the actual quest that we were doing, but this is going to be where we're dealing with the Near Automata kind of raid that they had. I can't remember what the actual name of the raid was, but so we got to finish on that a little bit by dealing with the dwarf still, and then we're going to continue on with the main story today. So very excited for that. Hey there, Patrick. How you doing today? You're having a great day. Hopefully the weather is good for you wherever you are right now. I know we're having a decent weather, although it's supposed to rain a little bit later today, which kind of sucks. But yeah, hopefully everything's going all right for you today, Patrick. No, I'm having a good one. It is. There we go. Yeah. Also reminds me, I want to pick up the new. I think it's out, the new Final Fantasy 7 remaster part that's out. I think it's the third part. There's Final Fantasy 7 and then Interlude and then Rebirth, I think, is out. You're doing good, Patrick? That's awesome. That is very, very good to hear. Very glad to hear that you're doing good. Yeah, let's talk with this dwarf here. Board items a little bit. Yes, let's talk with this dwarf here and get things going. So, a decisive dwarf. How to catch an automaton. The decisive dwarf regards you with the steely determination of someone who's about to ask a favor. Oh, it's you again. Thanks to you, we now have a good lot of automata helping us out, but we could still do with more. If you're not too busy, do you think you could retrieve another Ironbeard for us? Rest assured, you won't be doing it alone this time. I'm going to retrieve one too. When you're done, let's meet back here. Happy deactivating. All right, so let's go get a metal beard or iron beard. Metal beard, like the the character from the Lego movie. We're just gonna call him Metal Beard. By Nick Offerman's awesome rendition. What are we going into? I think oh no, this way. Oh, okay. I don't have to actually go into the raid again. Okay, we're just gonna go deactivate a Metal Beard. Or whatever they call him, Ironbeard. Hey there, Drazor. Ironbeard. It is Ironbeard, yeah. Alright, so let's go capture an Ironbeard. I'm gonna use my new Holy that looks so cool. Holy. Oh, it's like a flower. Oh, man. The white mage is really flower-oriented. Capture it? No, I still gotta do more damage. Okay. There we go. We got it. I got you. Hopefully everything worked out for our friend here. Well, he's alive, so that's good. Whew. It was rough going, even with your example, but I managed to shut down an automaton in the end. How about you? Yes, I did. Here you go. I put it in a bag. Great. With these 2 additional units on duty, we'll be able to spend more time I'll be able to spend more time doing things that automata can't do for the rebuilding. Yes, that's it. Thanks to you, I found something that I can do for Korma. But as helpful as you are, it won't do to rely on you forever. No, from this point on, I will make sure I can get by on my own when the time comes. There might be others who could use a hand, though. You ought to talk to the chief. Thanks again, and be seeing you. My gosh, how many weeks of quests was this? I think I've done like 6 or so, it feels like. All of them. Yay! Alright. Lolly ho! We've done it, ho, Lunith. Lolly, we've done it, ho, Lunith. We restored Korma the way it was. This calls for grog. Lots of it. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But before I drink myself silly, I should put this in surer hands. It's another recording device from Kannog. After all this time, we still don't know where the lad is, but I hope he'll return soon, so he can marvel at the fine work we've done with our village. And speaking of returning, could you come with me, Lunith? There's something else I want to tell you. Alright, what else do you want to tell me? Some days ago, Lag suddenly vanished from the village. I've rounded up a crew of my miners, and together we set out to find him. His trail led us deep into the machine's base, inside the crater, to a place where we encountered the strange white orb. Oh, hey there, Welder! It was there that we found Glag, lying face down and unmoving. We rushed to his aid, but before we could do so much as roll him over, he got up and proceeded to walk off in the direction of the village, as if he weren't there, as if nothing had happened. Since then, Glag's been back to his normal self, as far as anyone can tell, at any rate. We've no idea what brought on those bursts of strange behavior. Perhaps the man had just too much to drink. Perhaps it was something else. But whatever it was, we've decided to keep things quiet and leave well enough alone. You're one of the few privy to the situation, so I thought I should let you know how it ended. Also, I want to thank you again. You truly have a beard for gold, Lunith. A beard of gold. And we won't have anything, or we wouldn't have been able to rebuild our village without you. The way I see it, this place is as much your home as it is ours. So no matter where you go, know that there'll always be a tankard of ale waiting for you here. Aw, I could definitely do for a nice tankard of ale every once in a while. How's my Friday going so far? Well, my Friday's going amazing so far. Hopefully yours is going good. I mean, good morning, lots of fun emails, and I got my Timmy, so I'm happy. And it's even roll up the rim time, so it was a free Timmy's coffee, so even better. You obtain a message from Kannog. A message. Okay, yeah, the message there. Yeah. Oh, are we done with this now? All right, so that's dig site chief. Your work restoring Korma has its former glory may have finished. The dig site chief's not quite done with you. Is it? Did I? No. If I go to New Game Plus, I won't have Alliance, right? Yeah, I'm still missing the one here. I guess I still got to do a little bit more to do that. Oh, sure, let's do that. Your work restoring Komra to its former glory may be finished, but the dig site chief's not quite done with you yet. Also, if any of those words didn't make any sense, Tim Hortons is a company. We just call it Timmy's, and they make a large double-double. That's an extra large double-double, which is amazing. And Roll Up the Rim was a thing where every year they do, or a couple times a year, they do a contest. And each coffee cup would give you like an entry, and you'd actually have to physically roll up the rim, and it'd be printed on the inside of the rim to see if it was there. Now it's all digital on their app, but I miss being able to roll up the rim by hand. It was fun. Okay, we've been busy on your scheduled day off. I had to do a mandatory drug test and CDL physical, then being a good stepbrother. I pulled my stepsister out early to take her for lunch after her first heartbreak. Aww, that is a good stepbrother. It's a very nice stepbrother because yeah, the first one's always a one you remember, which is harsh sometimes. They have mandatory drug test. Yay, drug test. And a physical. Yay, always fun. Oh, gotta love that stuff. All right. So Lally, I can't thank you enough, ho. Karma's looking like its old self again. Better if we're honest. So I don't know how those work nowadays in Canada with certain things being legal now. The drug tests work. I mean, I'm sure they still do it for industries, for other drugs. I'm not sure how it works. Anyways. It's better than if we're honest. You can see for yourself, though, so let me tell you something you don't know. I hear that automata of dwarven make have been spotted about Yulmore of late, signature frog motif and all. Now now where would those folk have gotten their hands on artistry like that? We certainly haven't been peddling them to outsiders, or you aside. I can think of one dwarf that who might be though, one with the right skills and little else to his name. If it is Kanog, well, I have a lot to say to him. I have a lot to say to him. I'm sorry for starters, and that'd be nice if he could see how far we've come. The new Comra. I'd be happy. I think he'd be happy here. Okay. But you wanted burgers and milkshakes, and that's what we got. That's definitely a good take you out of school lunch to get. That's for sure. Anyway, seeing as you're the worldly sort, I doubt you'll have too much trouble picking up his trail in Eorzea. Let me know what you find out. Alright, so let's go do that. Oh, that one. Yeah, so let's go to Eorzea. That may be outside. Nope. Okay, fine. So let's go there. A city worker. As a city worker, it's the electronics guy, and a different worker got popped for failure. So now you all have to test. Oh, okay. Yeah, like yeah. I don't know what's legal and not legal, but with Canada having marijuana being legal in Canada, I wonder if they can test for it still. Here, where you are, I have no idea. How that works. Even here, maybe they do. Maybe it's part of your contract. Maybe certain things. I don't know. I never thought about that until recently. Until right this moment. So let's talk with this merchant here. No, I've got gold. I've got jewels. I've got gold-plated jewels. What about robots? Not interested in my wares? Pity. I did see a dwarf in black, though. Yes, odd little fellow. Came selling one of those GOG contraptions. Not quite to my personal taste, but a rare find to be sure. He placed an order as well. Paid in advance, say. If you're looking for the chap anyway, would you save me some time and take it to him? Okay, let's go. He mentioned he was sleeping down in the derelicts. Odd lad, as I said. I'm not sure how familiar you are with the place, but fortunately he drew a map to his preferred hovel. Alright, what's going on here? Wait just a little longer, Anog. With the machine's technology, I can bring you back. I will. Aww. I'll make it work. I will. I will. Aww. I can't. I can't. Aww. I'm not good enough. Never good enough. I can't. Oh my gosh, what the heck's going on here? I can't do this. I can't live in a world without you. I just can't. Aww. You're such a crybaby. Anog? The one in... Well, suffice it to say that I'm back. Thanks to your hard work and my innate genius, of course. Anog, I have nowhere to go. I'm all alone. That was before. You have me now. And don't you dare say we have nowhere to go. There's a whole world waiting for us, Kanong. Oh. Kind of a sad story. Percent allied with Anog versus Kanong. Oh, okay. What's this? Oh, what is happening? I don't know what any of this means. Ultima Veil for what? Ifrit? Mana? Is this just nonsense? Someone tell me what's happening. Or is it supposed to be just represent Near Automata, the ending? The only thing you know, openly accepted with work crews is chew and nicotine patches. I can't believe chew's a thing. Barely a thing when I was a kid, and people are still using it. Oh, are these the servers? Percentage. Is that what this is? I think that's what this is. How many sided with which person? I think these are the servers. So like 68% sided with Anong and Kanog. So apparently everyone sided with Anong this whole time. Like people, I think that's what this is. I think that's what that was the servers, who they sided with. Which is kind of neat when you think about it. Oh, and this is definitely Near Automata. Yohara Dark Apocalypse was the raid name. The end. E as in enter. Boop. Okay, that is kind of neat. Okay, at first I was very confused at what was going on. I'm like, oh wait, those are the servers. All right. Speak with the dig site chief. I'm sure that'll be the end of this. That'll be the end of this raid. All right, so let's hop on our mount and fly up here. If that was percentages, it's kind of interesting. It's very like high 60 to low high 60 to low 30% consistently on each server. That's interesting. Like probably like an average of like 67, 68, probably 68 compared to 32. So Lally, don't keep me in suspense. Ho, did you find Kanag? You're right. He was in Yulmar, but now that's disappointing. Still, I appreciate you letting me know all the same. What's that you have here? Some kind of fancy mead? Kanag, well, what's it for? Aside from the obvious, I mean. I think I'd appreciate if you pass it on to the woman who was injured. I will. I only wish things hadn't turned out like this. What happened to the village was bad enough. But then everyone was at each other's throats, and Enog and Kanag were gone. Didn't even get me started on the Galag debacle. I keep turning it over my mind, and I see nothing but the mistakes we made, and I wonder, how can any of us be sure we won't make a mess of things again? That's kind of how life works. Maybe we can't. Maybe we just try to remember every single day how bloody wrong we probably are. And we learn to live with that. Maybe that's the only answer we get. Alright, so we get Weight of the World Orchestra roll. Awesome, I love orchestra rolls. Meanwhile, oh no, meanwhile, okay. Inner Truth. Does that mean we finished it now? Duty... Game Plus. No, it's still not there. Did I still not finish it? Oh no, there it is. Sorry, it's here. Here it is. Which one am I missing here then? Which raid is this? I don't know, but okay, so we finished this one. Okay, awesome. We can replay it if we want to. Got your right headcanon for your trooper. He now is being hunted by bounty hunters and is one of the most wanted individuals in the Republic for helping the Alliance raid the Republic outposts. Ooh, I like that. How far is your trooper into the main storyline though? Like, is your trooper like? I guess it would, yeah. Like, how far into the story is it? Like, your agent's the one that's kind of running things, right? The alliance leader. All right. I think we're ready to start. Unto the Breach. What? What? Okay. Into the Rising Stones. Everything's always about the Rising Stones. All right, so I've got 5.5 and I think it's 5.55 to finish off. So I'm really hoping I can get both of those done today and tomorrow. And then next week we can get started on Endwalker. Alisei is waiting patiently for the return of certain Scions, not at least of all you. All right, so let's accept that. So good news, Lunith. Thancred and Eorzea have finished their tour of Garlemald and are on their way back here even as we speak. As we're still haven't heard anything from the towers on the towers from the Alliance, I'm hoping that they might be able to shed some light on things. They're due to arrive any moment now, so let's see what they have to say, eh? Oh, for sure, eh? Oh, near the end of the Knights of the Fallen Empire. Okay, cool. Oh, welcoming party. You needn't have gone to the trouble. From what I hear, you've been more than busy enough as it is. Honestly, you might as well have waited for me to return before discovering a cure for tempering. As it is, I can't even pretend to have been involved. Very true, very true. Well, if it's any consolation, I myself was little more than a spectator. The lion's share of the credit must go to Eorzea, Braha, and Lumen. But I believe I speak for the rest of us when I say we are proud to have rendered what little assistance we could. As you will also have heard, though it hasn't all been tales of triumph. Just as we were taking steps towards finally addressing the primal threat, a pile of fresh problems landed on our lap. Anyway, good to have you back. Though, I couldn't help notice we're one Eorzea short of a scouting party. You haven't lost him, have you? Oh, I couldn't lose him if I tried. And I did try. Repeatedly. But no, he decided to linger in El Mhigo to apprise Ruban and the others on how the land lies in Garlemald. And mayhap, you would do the same for us. Indeed. It was just as Lee said. Worse, in fact. Devastation as far as the eye could see. Nerva and Illard, however, are notably in their absence. Or were notable in their absence. Might they have met their end at the hands of Xenos and Findaniel? Perhaps. Or perhaps they simply lost the will to fight. You see, the capital has been plunged into a deadly silence, with one exception, the Imperial Palace. It was a busy place before the war, but it has grown busier still, with throngs of soldiers and civilians working there day and night to rebuild, rather, transform it. Transform it? Into what? That is a difficult question to answer. The construction is vast and unsettling to behold, like something from a nightmare. According to Eorzea, certain aspects of a design were clearly devised with the manipulation of Aether in mind, Magitech in other words. Yet, as unnerving as said edifice was, it was nothing next to the sight of its builders. They swarmed the place like so many insects, working with nary word exchanged between them, no one overseeing construction, no one barking orders. It was as if they were possessed or tempered. We wanted to investigate more closely, but given our suspicions, it seemed wiser not to take the risk. If Findaniel could bring Bahamut to his will, might he have done the same for the people of Garlemald? Oh, is that what's happening? Uh-oh. Whatever the truth may be, this information is certain to provide valuable. You have our thanks. Well, I'm sure to save some for Eorzea, which reminds me, I have a message from El Mhigo. Ruban is hosting a meeting to discuss the latest findings on the towers, and he requests our presence. Then why not leave that to us? You must be wary from your mission. No, I'm fine. Those towers have been on my mind since I first spied one on the way back. I'm keen to get to the bottom of this. In that case, I shall stay and begin looking into another matter. As I promised Kryle, we will not all attend. Very well. I suggest the rest of us make our way to El Mhigo forthwith. The sooner we leave, the more time we'll have to speak with Eorzea before the meeting. Alright, so let's head to... El Mhigo. Oh, no. Your agent is calling him favors with his Great Hunt companion. To make sure his brother doesn't end up in the Great Hunt list of targets. Oh, okay, that's cool. Man, headcanon is the best kind of canon sometimes. It also sucks sometimes when like your headcanon is better what they actually come up with in some games. And storylines in general. So 0, let's do this. Apparently we're gonna go the long way. Oh gosh, I always get so lost in this. There we go. There we... Why couldn't like the Aetheryte be like, just like right here? Put it right here. Make it easier. So friends. So my friends, much and more have I heard of your travels in our absence. Heartened am I to see you hale and whole. As are we to see you safely return for your mission, Eorzea. I trust Thancred made you feel welcome? Well, if it isn't Alphino and his merry band. Oh, hey. Hi. Ehrenwald, whatever are you doing here? When we spoke via Link Pearl, you told me you'd be away on a mission. And who's to say this isn't part of it? But enough about that. It's good to see you looking so similar. I thought you'd have grown a bit taller after a whole year in another world, but apparently not. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. My soul may be a year older. My body has hardly aged, as you are well aware. And may I remind you that we, Elezen, are known to be late bloomers, especially in terms of our height. Mark my words, the day will come where even the great aurochs such as yourself will crane your neck to meet my eye. And they are kind of short for elves. Aye, 'twas not until my 20th summer that I myself outgrew my boyish proportions, though Onabred towered over me nonetheless. Ehrenwald brings out the best in Alphino, doesn't he? They both seem so at ease in each other's companies. It's most endearing. Yeah, they seem like good friends. What exactly brings you here? Oh, for Dola, mostly? We need to go over a few things before we set out. Set out? Wait, does this have something to do with the towers? Or what gave you that impression? Actually, tell me later. You've got a meeting to go to. I'll see you afterwards, alright? Elezen don't get tall till about 20. How old are the twins at this point? Like, I can't tell when it comes to video games, especially Japanese games. Sometimes, like, they could look like they could be adults for all I know, or they could be 12. If Fordola is going with them, that must mean... My apologies. As Ehrenwald roughly pointed out, we have a meeting to attend. Let us be about it. Also, hey Tikal, how's it going? $16, you think? Okay.
Ere we begin, I would like to offer my gratitude to Masters Thancred and Eorzea. 'Tis no small feat to infiltrate the imperial capital and live to tell the tale, much less in times of civil war. Thanks to them, we may plot our course in full knowledge of how the winds blow in Garlemald.
Full glad are we to have been of service. But verily, such dangers as we did encounter pale into insignificance next to those faced by our comrades. An Ascian, armed with the might of Bahamut, bent on bringing about the final days.
Theatrics. He sought only to make a show of the power at the Teleforoi's disposal. But since then we have seen no sign of this Daniel or his worm. And while we've done what we can to bolster our defenses, there's no telling where he might strike next.
Whenever and wherever it may be, we must use the intervening time to learn more of our enemy. Twas with this in mind that we dispatched scouts to investigate the towers.
Our advance party took longer than expected to return. And when they did, they tried to kill us.
We saw that at the end of last.
Luckily, I'd seen that sort of thing before, and we were able to restrain them before they did any harm. Then it was just a matter of letting the Porksies do their work.
Are you saying they were tempered?
Once they'd come back to their senses, they told us everything they could. It seems that just as they were getting close to the tower, they heard an ear-splitting roar. And that was the last thing they remembered. But what worries me most is what they were saying right before they attacked. Glory be to Garlemald.
The Tempered have heretofore ever been thralls to primal entities. Yet these hapless souls were compelled to accept a nation as the object of their devotion. This calleth into question all that we know of the condition.
Would that the unsettling news ended there. Alas, there is more. Following the earlier reports of missing Amalja, we have learnt that other beast tribes have suffered similar losses. And we now have reason to believe that the abductions are connected to the appearance of the towers.
Oh, okay.
Our scouts sighted black-garbed figures leading shackled Ixal in the direction of the tower in Dravania. The Temple Knights were able to intercept them before they could reach their destination, liberating the Ixal and apprehending their captors, each of whom was found to be equipped with Garlean arms and armor.
So the Empire is the common thread.
With the support of Xenos, it seems likely that Daniel has rallied a faction of the splintered Garlean army to the banner of the Telophoroi.
Telophoroi?
Lord Hien reached the same conclusion when I shared our findings with Doma. The plan had been to march on Garlemald from the east and west in order to force a peace treaty. But the situation has changed. Dealing with the threat of the towers must come first. Given the nature of the enemy and the proven risk of tempering, I could think of few suitable candidates to aid in this task. But I am confident in my choice.
Oh, okay.
What?
Resistant to primal influence as they are, they can investigate the towers without fear of being turned.
We are glad to put our gifts to use, Commander.
Gifted or not, going behind enemy lines remains a perilous undertaking. But we must know more if we're to strike back at our foe. I'm counting on you.
If it would give us the upper hand, I'd do it 100 times over. We won't let you down.
That concludes the briefing. You two, make ready and join your escort.
Are you certain about this, Arenvold?
Oh, hopefully they're okay.
I am. Come on, let's talk outside.
Alright, let's speak with Eorzea. Or we did that. Let's speak with Arenvold. So now that it's out in the open, I don't have to keep up my proverbial hat anymore.
So you know, I've already gone through all the formalities at the Rising Stones. Made sure to inform Jamoldva and Vmar at Ralga's Reach as well.
Arenvold, I admire your enthusiasm, but this is far more dangerous than anything you have done before.
I know the risks. And I also know what's in store if we don't stop Fandaniel from carrying out his plan. With this power of mine, I can make a difference. If I stood idly by, I would regret it for the rest of my life.
And you, Fudola? Is this what you want?
What are you asking me for? It's not like I have any say in the matter.
Aw.
Don't pretend. We both know Commander Eldin gave you a chance to refuse. And you didn't.
So the Empire's finished, is it? But that's what they're all saying. That the great and glorious Garlemald slit its own throat. And now, from out of its twitching carcass crawls the Telophoroi with bloody Xenos at its head! I fought for Garlemald. Killed for Garlemald. What was I part of? I need to know. Whatever it is, I need to know.
Very well. If your hearts are set on this, I shall not stand in your way.
If you've finished with your touching display of camaraderie, I have a question. Which tower are you planning to investigate, exactly?
Well, the one in Girabani is said to be tightly guarded. It's patrol after patrol out there, apparently. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near it.
Which is why we've set our sights on the one in Pagalthan instead. There shouldn't be anything like as many Imperials to worry about down there.
Even so, I doubt the local Amalja will look kindly on it if they catch you sneaking around in their territory.
Fordola and I had a chance to learn the lie of the land in our previous forays there. We might still find trouble, but at least we won't lose our way. Well, we'd best not keep them waiting any longer.
Mayhap when all of this is over, we could take another trip to Loxeld. I would have you know I've become a rather capable swimmer since our last visit.
Ha! I'll believe that when I see it. Though, to be fair, getting into deep water does seem to be a Scion's lot in life. Take care, eh? It means a lot, you know. You coming with me.
I'll still owe you for saving my skin, don't I? Can't return the favour if I'm not there.
I dare say you'll get your chance before long. That Fandaniel sounds like a tricky customer. Too much for the likes of me, anyway. But we both know I'd just be another soldier if it weren't for my gift. And I need to be a damn sight more than that given what's coming. I realise I can't hold a candle to a hero like the Warrior of Light, or Alfino, for that matter. He might look like he's 12, but he's seen more action than most people see in a lifetime. No, the fact is I'm nothing like them, and maybe I never will be. But I'll be damned if I don't try. They're counting on me. On us. So let's give it our all.
He does not want for conviction, that much is certain. So let us have faith in him. Him and Fordola both. While they see to the towers, I would attend to another task. Chasing down this lunar Bahamut.
Ah, bloody thing. Can you hear me? It's Tataru. I'm happy to say we've managed to find Estinian. And I'm sorry to say he went running off again the moment we told him about Bahamut. But he did mutter something about heading to Ishgard, so if you're quick, you might still be able to catch him.
Even if we set out this instant, he may already have left by the time we arrive. Have her send the Bonanza to Ishgard. It may prove useful should we need to give chase.
Gladly. I'll see to it as soon as Kryl and I get back to the Rising Stones. Good luck.
While you go off on your dragoon hunt, Urianger and I will return to headquarters. We have much to tell the others.
I wish you every success in your search for our elusive friend. May we all meet again ere long.
Okay, so let's complete this, and then I guess head to Ishgard. Figure out what the heck's going on over there. All right. Oh, I guess we know. Never mind. We're gonna talk to Alphino right here. Yeah. So this is an interesting development. So they're able to temper. That's what's happening. Garlemald, Daniel. Oh, why is that so hard for me to say there? Apparently he is able to temper people, but then it's not a primal they're after. It's Garlemald, but maybe they're turning Garlemald into a primal. Maybe that's what's happening. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And what the heck are these towers for? Okay, so Alphino is keen to track down Estinian. Ooh, we got pizza. Ooh, I love pizza. Or mist spinach quiche, or twilight potato salad, or some silver pieces. Probably take the pizza. So Estinian is bound for Ishgard. Whatever it is that brings him home, we must hope it will keep him there long enough for us to find him. Come, there's no time to lose. Okay, let's go. And so, at present, good. Let us split up and search for Estinian. We're relatively new to this place. Graha and I would look around the open spaces, the squares and markets and whatnot. You and Lunith can delve into the nooks and crannies. Very well. Let us reconvene at the airship landing later, with or without Estinian. Good luck. Okay. I think I should begin at the Sky Steel Manufactory. So perhaps you could try the congregation. Lucia may well have heard news of our friend's return. Okay, so let's go. Also, Wilder France's local gossip with the Alliance is Lon and the Trooper are a thing. Do not amount due to the amount of time they spent at the cantina after doing raids and Republic outforce. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, that happens. Alright, let's go to the Forgotten Knight. Good day to you, Warrior of Light. Lord Emmerich sent word. Man, it's been a long time since someone's called me the Warrior of Light. Lord Emmerich sent word that you would be attending the meeting in Mhigo, so I gather you have not come in search of him. To what do we owe the pleasure of your visit? Stinian's back. I see. No, we were not aware Stinian had returned to Ishgard, but as I expect you remember, he is wont to come and go as he pleases. Mayhap you came seeking an audience with Lord Emmerich, only to find him absent? In any event, I am afraid I cannot help you. Perhaps one of your companions has fared better. Alright, so let's speak with Alice at the airship landing. After 3 long hours, you finally got your first Star Wars The Old Republic character inventory cleaned up. Yeah, inventory cleaning is... Heck, it's a skill in its own. As I know. Oh my gosh. I cleaned through this character's inventory, and I still feel like I'm behind a whole bunch with inventory cleaning. It's already, like, filling up. Like crazy. The right way, right? Yeah. I guess I could have just teleported here, but this is more fun. So much junk and crap you were carrying for no reason. Yep, I know that feeling. Look at all these things I'm carrying for probably no reason. All the crafting materials for my not crafting classes. Airship landing. Oh no, there they are.
No sign of him. Not that I've ever met him before, but the way Alphino goes on about him, I'm fairly sure I could pick him out in a crowd.
Speaking of which, it does seem awfully quiet. If the erstwhile Azure Dragoon had returned to Ishgard, would it not be a source of general excitement?
First the Scions coinkeeper, and now you. I'm beginning to think these meetings are more than mere coincidence. Not that I'm complaining. It's been too long.
Too long?
You look an ilm taller and twice as rugged. It suits you, Alphino.
Oh no.
Quieter, though. Have you been giving him lessons on how to be the strong, silent type?
Oh no.
I am not Alphino! If the two of you are such firm friends, perhaps you should remember what he looks like. And what do you mean, rugged? Ugh! Had my brother mentioned what an oaf you are, I'd never have bothered looking for you in the first place.
Estinian Wormblood, the Azure Dragoon. He who fought and felled the dread worm Nidhogg at the Warrior of Light's side. To think the day would come when I should see this living legend with my own eyes.
Would someone mind explaining what is going on?
Is everything all right? I thought I heard Alize shouting.
You're not an Alphino, you're clearly a inferior copy. Very,
Estinian!
very true.
It's been too long. No, it's quite understandable. That was hardly the first time we've been confused for one another. Nor, I suspect, will it be the last.
Well, I, for one, will not be making that mistake again. What I will say, for the second time today, is that you've grown. Inside and out. I can tell.
One can't remain a spoiled little lordling forever, you know.
At least someone's having a good time. You know, when we were growing up, Alphino would never befriend other boys because he couldn't stand the thought of not being in charge. But maybe that's changed. He seems just as happy around Estinian as he does Arenvald.
I think he learned how to talk with people rather than at them.
I wouldn't be so sure. He still loves nothing better than the sound of his own voice.
No rest for the righteous, eh? Speaking of which, I was just on my way to borrow an airship to take me to Azis La.
Azis La? How could I forget? The dragon with whom Bahamut shared the deepest of bonds.
Aye, Tiamat, his mate. Even now she remains imprisoned on Azis La, though her remorse binds her faster than any shackle.
I see. As the one who first summoned Bahamut, you believe she may be able to shine some light on his latest incarnation.
Might I suggest that we make the journey to Azis La together? I'm not sure if Tataru mentioned this, but we Scions have an airship of our own now.
I see no reason why not. Assuming your sister can bear the thought of sharing a deck with me.
Be my guest. But confuse me with Alphino again, and I'll throw you overboard. Ugh! I don't know who he thinks he is, but he's nothing like Alphino painted him to be.
I will admit, he is not exactly as I imagined him either. Based on what I had read of the man, I think I was expecting someone a little less blunt?
I like it. Red Alphino. I like that. Alright, so here we are here. So let's talk with Alphino here. It's been quite some time since last I set foot in Azizla, but I understand the three of you were here rather more recently. I don't suppose you chanced to meet with Tiamat during your visit? Alas, not. We had no cause to set foot here in the Delta Quadrant, but I've studied the relevant records, which is not to say I wouldn't appreciate a first-hand account of your dealings with her. Well then, Luneth is a person to ask. As far as I know, he's the only one of us to have met Tiamat face to face. Yeah, it's me. Let's just say it helped that Midgard Samar was there to introduce me. Yeah, that was nice. I miss our dragon friend. Ah, yes. You're a friend of her father. I too have met with Tiamat. After the Dragonsom War came to a close, I came here to speak with her. A worm who had found her own war against man in another age. I heard thought. I wished to know if she yet harbored thoughts of vengeance and asked as much. She said no. My hatred for your kind was extinguished long ago. But the guilt she feels for resurrecting Bahamut burns on undimmed. It torments her even now. I see. Your original reason for coming here was out of concern that Tiamat had been forced to summon Bahamut? Nidhogg is a part of me. I feel his emotions as my own. I know that he would not allow his sister to be made a tool of evil. Hey, the dragon. In his absence, it falls to me to watch over her. Alright, let's get the pizza. I want pizza. Alright, so let's talk to Justinian here. Justinian is ready to lead the way to Tiamat. So Tiamat awaits. This way. Alright. Where are we headed to? Where's this way? Oh, this way, it's this way. Did I fly here? I can't remember. Yes. Okay, good. Make things so much easier. Hey, everybody. My sire's mortal companion, what bringeth thee back to this forsaken place, child of man?
It's plain she knows naught of recent events. Perhaps you should enlighten her.
Okay. I will silently tell her what's going on. That my sin should be repeated. I sensed not the faintest stirring. As it would, as to who called him forth, I know none save the dragons of Eorzea, our children. The Icon claimed their souls when first he manifested, and robbed of their will, they became tools for the Alligant's dark designs.
I've seen it with my own eyes. Captives of a lost empire, neither alive nor dead, existing only to preserve Bahamut's corporeal form.
Yes, the dragons are at the mercy of this Ascian. They can be no other explanation. Uh-oh. Okay. Accursed Ascians, vile minions of darkness. Again, you would profane the memory of my beloved and strip our children of their freedom, their dignity. Are there no depths to which you will not stoop? Oh.
Your children's pain means nothing to them. They laugh at your kind suffering. But tears will not right this wrong, nor will lamentation see the perpetrators punished.
What wouldst thou have of me, Slayer of Dragons?
Behavior befitting a great worm. We came here to ask mighty Tiamat of the First Brood, consort of Bahamut, mother of the dragons of Meracidia, what she intends to do about the crimes committed against her children.
Were I free, I would answer thine insolence with fire, but words shall have to suffice. Recall, mortals, that it was I who did first summon my beloved, praying with all my being to bring him forth. You who contended with icons cannot well be ignorant of the consequence.
You too were exposed to his influence. That you are yet in possession of your own will is testament to the indomitable strength of your soul. But were you to meet with Bahamut again, you fear you might succumb.
Indeed. Ask the Dragon Slayer, and he will tell you the power we of the first brood wield. Were I to lose myself to the Icon's influence, all would pay the price. But it is of little matter, for even had I the strength to resist, I yet lack the strength to break my shackles. This prison shall be my tomb.
On the matter of Bahamut's influence, at least, I believe we can be of some assistance. If you're afraid of being enthralled, don't be. We have a cure. And while we've never tried it on one such as you, its basic principles are universal.
Speakest thou in earnest?
There is no future for those bound to the past. That you committed a terrible sin, I do not dispute. But if you feel remorse, you may yet make amends. We offer you that chance. Take it, or you will forever remain a prisoner, not of these cruel shackles, but of your own guilt.
Chance to make amends, to lay Bahamut's memory to rest. When our own star faced annihilation, Hydaelyn granted us sanctuary, and now our foes would bring about her destruction. This I cannot allow. For the debt I owe Hydaelyn, and to all who suffered for my sins, I shall fight with you, children of men. We're gonna have a dragon fight with us. I'm actually kind of excited for this. Not just any dragon, but Tiamat, who, again, like the dragon says, should have like 5 heads. Maybe she does when she's fighting. Right? Alright. So, while Porxies have been shown to be effective at calling the tempered, Tiamat must be considered a special case. She is far, far larger and immensely more powerful than any subject treated thus far. Were we to remove her restraints only to find that the process had failed, we would be hard-pressed to contain her. Then, before we go ahead, we should learn as much as we can about the exact nature of condition. Do you suppose we can find that information here? Why, yes we can. We can indeed. The Allegans kept detailed records on all of their notable captives, and I know exactly where to look. Well, that's good. We should leave that to you then. In the meantime, the rest of us can turn our thoughts to the removal of those shackles. I know Alphinaud and Luneth here. I know Alphinaud and Luneth here well enough, but not you. Are you certain you're ready to see this through? Rest assured, Sir Stinian, that I am both ready and willing to give my all for the sake of this star. Though that is not my only reason for wanting to set Tiamat free. While I do not claim to know all of her sorrows, I too once found myself in a prison of despair, and while I understand how hard it can be to dare to dream of escape, it took the encouragement of braver souls than I am to make the first step towards a brighter future, and now I would help Tiamat do the same. I gather you're not as young as you look. Mayhap, when our work here is done, we can trade tales over a pot of Patru's famous tea. Oh, that'd be fun. And be indebted to her for the leaves and hot water? I think not. I see. Return swiftly to the task at hand, then. I believe the nodes governing Tiamat's restraints are located in the sector known as the flagship. Yes, we are familiar with it. The Etherical Chemical Research Facility in particular. Oh, you may wish to take this. A spirit vessel containing a small amount of my blood. Which you just happen to be carrying around with you? I suppose that could seem rather odd. To explain, Rambros, Eorzea, and I research the use of spirit vessels in the transference, not only of memories, but also the traits of certain bloodlines. So I keep one at the ready should an opportunity to test our theories arise. As for its use to you, you may recall that during our previous visit, the nodes here granted access to restricted functions, having identified me as being of royal blood. And armed with the spirit vessel, I posit that they will do the same for you, even in the absence of, well, the rest of me. It would seem worth a try, at least. Very, very true. Agreed. We will take good care of it. To the flagship, then. Okay, righteous ignition. Alright, where are we headed to? We are at Alphino at the flagship. Gotta go this way. Oh, she does move a little. I was like, I wonder if she moves a little bit. Her head does move a little bit. That's cool. I like that. Going up here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of the other Final Fantasy games have Tiamat with multiple heads, right? As far as I can remember. I'm trying to think of one that doesn't. There you guys are. Again, I like how they show these, showing how they got here. That's cool. So let us split up and search the flagship for the node that controls Tiamat's restraints. But should you find a likely candidate, do not be tempted to make any adjustments. It would not do to accidentally release some manner of experimental monstrosity, nor less Tiamat herself in her current state. Our objective is to, at this stage, is simply to identify the relevant node or nodes. Once we have learned what we can, we should reconvene and compare notes prior to proceeding. Okay. This egg shake node. So occur data link with Delta Quadrant broken, possible cause, intruder influence, advised deployment of automated combat rune units proceed. No, it wasn't you then. Friction between metallic components detected. Temperature increasing to critical levels. Please replace damaged parts or retreat to a safe distance. And where's the last one? There you are. Lip loop. Warning, scheduled dragon restraint maintenance due in 2020 years. Failure to verify system integrity may result in unscheduled specimen release. Aha, we found something. We might just have to wait a couple thousand years, guys. Just read the title of the last quest, Here Be Dragons. Have you heard of SCP-1762? One of the saddest of the SCPs? Not off the top of my head, to be honest. I might have, but I don't remember all the numbers. There's a lot of SCPs out there. I'm afraid Estidian and I have little to show for our efforts. Did you find anything? A chirping note that spontaneously warned me about neglecting the dragon restraints. So spontaneously say, well, that does sound promising, almost suspiciously so, in fact. But then you were in possession of a spirit vessel. I dare say it is indeed the node of which Graha spoke. And it was chirping, you say? Very well. Let us take a closer look. Alright, let's head back to that node, it looks like. Do you wish to operate the dragon restraint mechanisms? You do not have a requisite access privileges. Operation of the dragon restraints mechanism can only be undertaken by the chief technologists or members of the royal family. Are those with the vials full of royal blood, perhaps? Here's the vial of blood. New user detected. Commencing biometric authentication. Authentication complete. User identified as member of the royal family. Please state your name. I'm just going to use my name. Lunith Darkspear. Welcome, Lunith Darkspear. You may operate the dragon restraint mechanisms when ready. Error, unable to disengage restraints of specimen. Tiamat, system update is required. Oh gosh, it's always a system update, isn't there? System update? What do you suppose it is asking of us? I could hazard a guess. You try turning it off and on again. Well, there's more I can say. Confounding blank thing. User agitation detected. Initiating guidance program. In order to operate the restraints mechanism, I require access to the central control system. However, I am unable to establish a link to said system due to the obsolescence of my own software. The issue can be resolved by applying a system update using the corresponding terminal located within the flagship. This thing can release the restraints or not? It can, but only once it has received the requisite system update, as far as I can tell. At which time it'll float there spewing nonsense. User dissatisfaction detected. Initiating placation protocols. I am here to help. Rest assured that I will be on hand to guide you through every step of the system update process. How gratifying. I dare say we will fare better with guidance than without it. I guess we kind of live in a world where they don't really have computers as such so much. Actually, no, they do have computers and stuff. So, we should know what a system update is. Like this. Right, just talk with this node here. So, the restrainment node stands poised to lend a hand, figuratively speaking, because it does not have hands. I love that. Let me get, what do we get here? Smoked chicken, pineapple salad. Oh, interesting. And bread bean curry. Ooh, bread bean curry. So, guiding user to terminal. This way, please. Quest accepted. We gotta go up. Boom! I'm a phoenix. There we go. Found it. Let's see. According to the terminal, the central control system is presently employing software version 56.135. There, ask what version you are employing? Why software version 42.002, of course. Warning, errors detected on the data management system. Estimated time required for update, 5 years, 1 day. Oh my gosh. That is quite a long time. That is rather longer than we were hoping. Aren't there any other options, for instance, using this terminal to operate Tiamat's restraints instead? The proposed method is indeed an option. Please be warned, however, that the procedure may have changed the results of the system update, and my instructions may longer be accurate. Well, I can't imagine it would have changed all that much. As long as we pay due attention to the discrepancies, I dare say we shall be able to muddle our way through. Don't bother trying to explain. Just tell me if we've made any progress. I would say yes, it does. However, require that I remain here to operate the terminal. I shall inform you via Link Pro once I am ready to release the shackles. Okay. It might be best if you left the spirit vessel with me. I may yet have use for it. Rest assured, it will be. I will be certain to return to Graha once this is all over. Okay. There you go. Here's a vial of blood. Just a little more work and Tiamat will be free. Before we get any further, there is something I would know. When Tiamat and her kin fought against the Allegan Empire, both sides were but dancing to the tune of the Scions. If it was the same in Ishgard, but there have been many times where you tried to reach out to them instead, to find common ground. And so I must ask, do you intend to do that with Vandaniel? Or will you try to reach out to him too? Oh, I love that. Enemy or no, I want to understand him. I will try, yes, and if that fails, I'll remember him. Certainly after I've wiped the smile from his face. I'm going to do that one. He seems like a crazy person, so certainly after I've wiped that smile off the face. I'd rather put my lance through his heart and be done with it. But perhaps that's the difference between you and me. You see the good in people, even if it be the faintest glimmer. I only hope that you do not come to rue your benevolence. You think us as why for viewing the world thus? Far from it. That has ever been your way, as I learned when we journeyed together with Iceheart. Yet the fact remains that there are some who view compassion as a weakness to be exploited. There may come a time when you extend that hand of friendship only to wish you had dealt the killing blow. So, save your mercy for those who deserve it. Well, we suggest getting back to our task. If Alphino has things in hand here, I suggest we rejoin the others. Right. Let us be off now. Here, so let's hop on our mount again. Which mount do we get this time? And it's... I don't like this one. There we go. Take my black chocobo. Actually, you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason the, where's the mount guide? The behemoth one is probably my least favorite. It feels like, I know it's not going slow, but it feels like it's going slow. It's weird. So Sidian told me all is well, but nothing more. Honestly, it's like getting blood out of a stone with him. I take it from Alphino's absence that he's needed elsewhere. Very true, very true. Well, that all sounds rather frustrating, but you got there in the end. Well, you were off talking to Nose. Graha and I learned as much as we could about Tiamat's condition. Our readings confirm that her etherical balance leans strongly towards the umbral, and as was the case with the kobolds, therefore, all other things being equal, the treatment should work. The difficulty lies in the sheer quantity of aether with which we must contend. Multiple applications of treatment will be inevitable, but will inevitably be required if we are to reverse the effects of the tempering completely. Meaning, I'll need to do I need all the aether I can get. Thank you in advance. Although this endeavor will ask much of us, we do have one reason to be optimistic. Namely that Tiamat shows no signs of fanatical devotion, suggesting a milder case of tempering than that suffered by the kobolds. Tiamat saw Bahamut as an equal rather than a god. Might that have made a difference? Now that you mention it, it very well might. She would not have believed it necessary to defer to his will. But enough talk. Let us put our theories to proof. Tell Alphino to disengage the restraints. Etherical dampeners. Alright, let's do this. And hope this works. I'm counting on you, Angelo. Come on, little piggy friend. Such warmth, the frost that shuddereth my soul doth begin to thaw. And one of these, visions of days long forgotten? Of war with men of Alog? Wherefore do such baleful memories return to me? Wherefore do such baleful memories return to me? Could it be that the process of restoring her soul to its pre-tempered state is awakening ancient memories? Or might the opposite be true? If so, by helping her recall the past, we may well be able to speed her recovery. Aw. Judith, she trusts you. Speak with her. Ask her to tell you of time past. Oh, story time. Tell me of your war with the men of Allah. Wicked, bloodthirsty creatures. Not content with their own lands, they brought fire and death to ours. Our home. The tale began when Bahamut and I left our father's side. We took wing in such a place to make our eyrie. Beyond the southern ocean, we discovered a lush and fertile land. It would be known as Merisida, but by the children of men. Though many years were to pass before they crossed the seas. Oh, baby dragons. Upon our arrival, we were welcomed by a peaceful people of the forest kin to the trees. Surrounded by nature's bounty, Bahamut and I found the place to raise our young. Aw. Super cute. Fascinating. This correlates with the writings of the Australian scholar Urusha. She posits that man first settled in the southern continent towards the end of the second astral era. Correctly, it would appear. If only she were with us to hear the tale from Tiamat herself. Again, Angelo. Like our little piggy friend. When first the children of man arrived on our shores, no foot did they set in those places over which we held dominion. Such was a fear of their fear of dragonkind, and as they kept their distance, so did we let them be. Yet, as the days went by, ship after ship appeared upon the horizon, bearing even more of their brethren. We divided the vast land amongst themselves. For a time we knew peace and prosperity, but as their numbers grew, the smaller their shares came to seem, and soon they began to covet the territory of their fellows. Ere long, The man fought man. Blood was answered with blood, and none could see the end of the strife until one day they came to us. Recognizing our wisdom, they entered us into... They entreated us to intercede in their conflicts. There we go. Bahamut agreed, and with him presiding over the affairs of men, the land knew peace once more. Alas, those golden days in harmony too were fated to end. For the men of Alag slew my beloved, and I, in my rage and sorrow, heeded the envenomed words of the Ascians. The rest thou knowest only too well. But your tale doesn't have to end there. When you are free, we'll rid the world of the Ascians together, and you and your beloved will have justice. Fine sentiments, but you're almost spent. I'll keep watch from above. If the treatment fails, rot. Thanks for the vote of confidence. When this is over. Keep going, Alice. The magic is working. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Well, Alice's got this. We're gonna stand here and watch. Well, I know this wasn't going to be easy. No patient could have prepared me for treating a great worm. But we're close. I can feel it. And while I've only got a few more drops of Aether left to give, with yours and Garaha's, this will work. Then I believe I speak for both of us when I say that you may take as much as you require. Careful, I might hold you to that. Alright, here I go. Okay, let's do this. Go, little piggy guy. Go, Red Alphino. I thought it's got Moogle sound effects.
Ugh, no. I'm almost there. This is it, Angelo!
Yes, I feel it. The icon's grip groweth weak. Good job, Angelo.
We won't know for certain until the shackles are removed.
Okay, so remove the shackles. Again, hopefully this works. Answer me this, children of men. Can my kindred be saved in like manner?
Many have been subjected to the Allagan's dark arts, their flesh irrevocably altered. For such tortured souls, I fear there can be no salvation.
Aw. My children. Should you hearken unto my call, we shall fly together once more. But should you not, I shall grant you peace. Better to die than live as a tool for evil. You too would wish this, I know, and I shall do as I must. Aw.
When that time comes, you won't be alone. We'll stand by you.
Yeah, I want a dragon friend. Thou hast my gratitude, little one.
Alphino's ready. It's time.
Do it.
Do it. And let's hope the treatment worked as it should.
I didn't actually think he was going to say do it. Do it. Alright, let's hope this works. It has been shackled here for a long time. It might take a bit for her to, like, stretch her wings a little bit. Well, they've been stretched all the time, but yeah. You know what I mean. Do it. Yeah, you have to call. Alright, did it work? Okay. Doesn't use her wings for like thousands of years. Muhammad, my beloved. For vengeance and atonement, I rise. Sitting as Palpatine, it seems. I can see that, yeah. If he should shoot lightning, he'd be a Palpatine type.
Urianger, your timing could not be better. Understood, we're on our way. It's Bahamut. He's been sighted over Pagalthan.
Uh-oh.
He flies for the largest Amalta settlement in the region, at the head of a vast host, including dragons.
Oh no.
Did you hear all that, Alphino? You'd best rejoin your comrades.
I guess, like you said,
my own way.
For thousands of years, for them, like the dragons, thousands of years was like last week. That is true, yeah.
Our enemy awaits. Shall we?
Been chained up for thousands of years, and then we're just gonna go fight. Estonian can like just fly now? Oh no, okay. He jumped on her back. Now he's a dragon rider, not a dragon slayer. Can I get a ride on the dragon? I just didn't get the ride on the dragon. Not cool, guys. Well, I'm sure you're desperate to join Estinian and Tiamat in battle. Would it be wiser to gather the full strength of the Scions first? The foe we face demands no less. Alright, I want milk chicken, pineapple salad, or broad bean curry. I'm gonna get the bean curry. Because he's awesome? That's very true, the dragon. He is awesome. Alright, Flames of War. With Lunar Bahamut bound for Aglathen? Graha Tia is determined to call upon the aid of your fellow Scions. Okay. I have already sent word to the others. We are to rendezvous in Alda, at the Hall of Flames. Let us collect Alphino and be on our way. Alright, let's talk with Tancred then. Now, I know some of you would could do for the rest. I'm sorry to say the Telefori have other plans. Palgathen is already under siege. Uh-oh. Happily, the Immortal Flames arrived just in time to join the defensive effort, and Marshal Turpin at their head. Well, now, given the failure of the peace negotiations, it's uncertain how the Sultanate would respond. It's good to hear that Ul'dah has not abandoned the Almajah. Abandoned them? Did we not profess to be their friends? Oh. Your Grace. Marshal Turpin had made provisions for such an exigency and was ready to depart at a moment's notice. All that was required was the arrangement of the syndicate, each of whom voted in favor of the intervention. Good. Nor is Ul'dah alone as resolved. The other alliance nations have likewise dispatched the troops to Paglathan. Yet even with our combined strength, we shall be sorely tested. For we face not only the might of the Imperial Legion, but Lunar Bahamut and its draconic horde besides. Well, we get a dragon now. Him its children. Fight as we may, victory is by no means assured. But not all of the omens are grim. Our forces report that despite their proximity to Lunar Bahamut, none of the Almajah show any signs of tempering. Strange. What primal would turn down the chance to claim new thralls? Unless it is incapable of doing so. Primals are not wont to serve a master, Ascian or otherwise. It may well be that Lunar Bahamut differs in some fundamental manner by those we have previously encountered. If that were true, anyone could fight him, and lunatic others like him wouldn't have to shoulder the burden alone. That'd be good. It'd be nice to let everyone else do some work too. Be that as it may, Lunar Bahamut remains an incalculably powerful foe. With our soldiers, whom our soldiers will struggle to best through mere force of arms. With the aid of the Scions, however, I believe that they will fare rather better, assuming, that is, you are ready to take the field. Of course I am. So the airship awaits you waits to very to the front. Race it forth as soon as you're able. Okay, let's go. I, meanwhile, shall continue to coordinate our forces. Till next we meet, may the 12s bless and keep you. It was kind of her to speak with us personally. You may be certain she has no shortage of other responsibilities. Well, I, for one, am inclined to do as her grace requests. Lest we forget, Ehrenwald and Fordola are in Pegarathian on resistance. The sooner we save the day, the better their chances. Oh my gosh, I cannot pronounce words today. Indeed, to the airship then. Let us go. To the airships. Alright. So, head to the airship landing in Ul'dah. To get there. Probably the Aethernet. Yeah, I want a giant. I mean, I got a little giant dragon to ride in. I want a giant dragon to ride in. Gosh, why can I not remember which one to go to? Oh, no. Airship landing. There we go. Immortal Flames pilot. Hello. Greetings. We've been expecting you. But say the word and we shall depart for the area at once. Oh, is this a dungeon? Or a trial? Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, cool. I did not realize that. Okay. Well, let's talk with everyone first here. Eorzea, some small talk. If you guys want to join me at all, let me know. At the cost of my own life did Master Louis Swash strike down the primal Bahamut. Whatever the true nature of this new incarnation, it cannot be suffered to threaten this star. Let's talk with you. So, like most who have spent time in Ul'dah, I haven't always seen eye to eye with the Almaja, but today I fight side by side with them in common cause, and hope that none of them remember me. Good to know. Oh no, I don't want to talk with you, Eorzea. Oh, okay, I'll add you to call. The grasslands will make for an open battlefield. Many though the enemy are, we will not have to fight against the terrain at least. That's good to know. By dealing with Lunar Bahamut and its hordes, so too will we render aid to Ehrenwald and Fordola. Come, let us go. Whether he's here or not, we can be sure Fandaniel is behind this attack. And that makes me doubly determined to see that it fails. Maybe this attack is a ruse. And yes, Dola. I know not what designs the Teleforial have with the area, but I do know that it must be stopped. For the good of Almaja and us all. Okay. Oh, hey there. I invite you. I'm going to switch from a healer to a DPS. Because that would probably be best for me. In a dungeon, at least. Party. I'm going to buy. Well, we'll give it a try, and if it doesn't work, I'll switch. If it's being like a huge thing, all we're looking for is a healer now. Other players. Less than 5 minutes. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Yeah, we already got a tank. We got one tank in Drazor here. Me Uga Bunga warrior. You're a really good warrior, that's for sure. And Nicole, I'm guessing you're really liking the. I know you're a black main mage, but you must be really liking the bard, like the archer bard. I know you've been using that the last little while, with Barda. I mean, that's probably where the name comes from, right? I literally just got that. Is that why you named her Barda? Because you're playing as a bard? Did it take me this long to understand that? I'm not embarrassed by that at all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. What can we do? Okay, oh, you just use it because you don't have black main levels in this character at 72 since Bard is our lowest Let's Play character. Aw. I just figured maybe that's why you picked the name, but yeah, it's all good. It's an awesome name. Sort here. Let's see. Ooh. Hearing pies. All look to be exactly the same. Is it because one was... I think you made some of these for me? Nicole, is that why they're different? Oh, Big Birda is a DC character. Big Tall Amazon, and since this is a Femro, Big Tall Amazon, the name fits. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. You made? Did you make this food? I know you sent me some food before. I'm wondering if that's the difference. These are the same in every way except for this logo, which I think that means someone made it. That could be wrong. Oh, maybe not, because I just got this. What is the difference between these? Oh, no, one's critical hit plus 8 and one's critical hit plus 10. Oh, okay, they are different. I didn't realize that. Okay, plus, and vitality plus 10, vitality plus 8. Never mind. Never mind. They are just different. Well, I see that total 2 and high quality 3. That's what it says there. So total 2 out of 999. The total 2/3 high quality. Interesting. Okay. That's neat. I didn't realize that was a thing that existed. All this time, still learning something new every day. Normal 3. Yeah. Yes, yes. Go to armory chest. That's what it is. Okay, good there. Everything is good. Yay! Still got golden saucer tickets. Oh, you know what? I gotta do that. Well, I'm waiting for this to pop, because as soon as I start doing this, it'll pop. Let's quickly go to the golden saucer. To do my mini ones, because I can't do the other one until tomorrow. Oh, the Galactic's here. Hey, Galactic. Get this. What's my mini pot gonna be? Let's see here. Let's grab this, and this, and this one. We're gonna select this line. Be surprised. Ooh, 36. Okay. Again, still, you're making money while making tokens. Do this. Let's do this one. This one. This is a 1. That'd be really good. Chances of that are small, but decent. So let's try it. Ah, still not bad. Not bad. The chance. There was a chance, but I mean, you know that even going in. Okay, it popped. So let's just do this quickly. Oh my gosh! I got it. I got the jackpot. See, there you go. I won 10,000. Okay. A winner is me. Okay, let's commence this. I'm glad I did one more. You don't think there's an attraction to the saucer where you can actively lose money? That's good, and I like that because then you're not technically gambling. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, gambling acquisitions, especially with everything going on in the gaming world. But I just won 10,000, so that's extra. I did extra winning. I just increased. Seriously, vermin, you shall torment my children no longer. I got like 1,000 return on my investment. All right. So 07. Oh, into the party. Oh, I love these types of fights because like there's a fight going on around us, and I think that's cool. Man, I haven't used my impact a lot lately. There's a lot of abilities in this game that like look like flowers. Like impact looks like a lily. Oh gosh. Lesser Hello Dragon. Hello, Lesser Hello Dragon. Well, let's get out of that. Gotta need more that this takes up for that ability. Okay. Separate Imperials, they're going down. Yep. The heck is this device? Oh! The kobolds with the cannon! That is not what I thought it was going to be. That was more like a wagon. Okay, what do we got here? It is really cool that we're fighting with the Beastmen tribes now. Like, we're all kind of... Oh, that's cool with the pillar in the background. That's cool. That we're all kind of working together. I like that. It almost looked like I knew what I was doing there. And I don't know if there's a way to block that, dodge that last one. Over here to stay away from those. Kind of cool we attach it to here because it's like acting like a lightning rod. It's a cool mechanic there. Do-do-do-do. Ooh, it's a cool chest too. Loot, any good loot? No.
What took you so long? The Amalta are in trouble. Let's split up.
Okay. Very well, I shall fly to their aid. Uh-oh. Oh no. Teletech Reaper decided that I was a target. Okay, I don't like that. Nope. Guy armor is down. Well, it looks really cool. What is this?
Oh, no, you don't.
Go Estinian. Is that going to damage us? It was blue, so I don't think so, but kind of cool. Again, that my poor children, I shall free thee thy pain. And she like that we see like Estinian coming in and fight, and we got Tiamat here fighting with us. So cool. Although, is it just me or did she seem bigger when she was chained up? Maybe that's just me. Okay, keep going. Oh, more dragons. Let's greet that. Oh, looks like we got a boss here. I feel like this could be a boss. I feel like something's gonna happen here. Oh no. Oh, okay, much more enemies. Be careful of these. Middle. This Magitech core seems like Allegan technology. Okay. Oh, I see. We do some damage. Okay, I see what's going on here. While they're fighting in the background, that is cool. Oh gosh, there's missiles? Those are new? Okay. Very, very slow moving missiles. That's a little ridiculous. Oh, is there a reason I didn't shoot us up there? There we go. Okay, this is a cool fight. Did we win? We won. Haha, go team. You know what? I'm gonna grade that just because it looks cool. For the Empire! Oh, there's only one left here. Oh, we're definitely getting closer to the pillar. It does not feel like we've come that far closer to the pillar, though. Really excited to learn more about them. I will call unto my children. They're going a dragon? Now I get to ride a dragon. Haha! Oh, okay, this is cool. Oh! I love it when games make it feel like you're fighting a battle. That's cool. Like there's that one we fought on the bridge against that dragon. That was a fun fight too. Again, it just felt like you were a small part of a larger event happening. Here so I can see what's happening. Armored Cello Dragon. That looks like a turtle. I'm not gonna lie. Does not look like a dragon. Calling shenanigans on that dragon. Lunar Bahamut. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Ooh. I'm gonna say, don't miss us, Dinian. Oh no, Tiamat! He's gonna be okay. Oh, your battery died at the plug-in. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, very glad I'm not healing this one. Gosh. And I'm guessing that's the best thing to do when you get that kind of X thing on you is to kind of go to a corner. Oh gosh. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Oh no. Oh, there we go. I was like, oh, it's too far away for me to get to. But I found another safe area. We're holding on to Muhammad here. That worked, I just followed you. Oh no, that's not what I thought it was. Yeah, that did not end up being a safe space. Yay, I didn't die once this time. And I leveled up. Go team! Okay, so we defeated Lunar Bahamut, so that's good. Oh, and I learned a couple new abilities. That's on that. Let's exit here. Yeah, let's exit here now. Okay, so hopefully Tiamat's okay. Defeated Lunar Bahamut. Children of men, the shade of my beloved is no more, and I shall be forever in your debt. But your deeds are we set free, and free we shall remain. As long as I draw breath, never again shall the dragons hearken to the lies of the Scions. This I vow. Well, we'll be okay when we wipe out all the Scions. Don't worry about it.
Noble warriors, the dragons chose their friends well. Long have our peoples waged war, but no more. Your fallen lie beside our own. By our words and deeds shall we honor their sacrifice.
We would be proud to call you our allies.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. And you have proven yourselves worthy of our trust. It is the Garleans who are deserving of our fury. I shall see that my brethren learn the truth of this day, and rally as many as possible to the cause. Till we meet again.
And thus did we make allies of the Amalja.
It would certainly seem that way. The Sultana will be pleased. Let's go and give her the good news, shall we?
Okay, now what are we going to do with the tower? Sometime earlier inside the tower. Okay, now we get to see the inside of one. Okay, cool. Oh no. Oh, this is not cool.
What in Ralga's name happened here?
The gods only know. But you can bet these poor sods aren't here by choice.
Quickly! We've got to get them free!
Oh no. Aw. They're still alive?
No! What have I done?
It's too late for them! We're leaving, now!
Oh, this isn't good. Okay, this stuff, it's called the Bridge of Faith. Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was called. But it was a good fight there to call. Thanks for reminding me. I think it's good for them? Definitely not. Oh! Oh, it's an Ifrit. What? Oh, because it's...
No!
Almajal, they summoned...
Don't you dare! We came together and we're leaving together!
Don't... Did it just do that? As far as we know, Visharp is bigger than all but OG Midsummer guy, the biggest dragon. Yeah, dragons are massive. Although it feels like Tiamat was bigger when she was chained up, but that could be because she was standing upright, essentially. Midgard Summer. Yeah, Midgard Summer. Yeah. Okay, so Elfino, what's going on? And why do they leave us a little cliffhanger? Let me know what happened to them. Well, it would be too much to hope that we'd seen the last of Fandaniel. We have dealt his schemes a telling blow this day, and that alone is cause to celebrate. And celebrate I will. When we have received word of Ehrenwald's safe return. Oh, little do we know. I don't think we're gonna get a return to their safe return. Now enter here at the NPCs, all that fun stuff. Okay, Alphino. Alphino is minded to share his account of the events that unfolded with the Sultana. Go tell the Sultana what happened. Standing around here worrying is not going to help matters. Come, we must discuss the day's events with Pippin and her grace. Brave Scions! Oh no. When the Sultana comes running at you, calling your name, it's not a good thing. So, would that I could treat two heroes welcome, but I bear urgent news from the Pronostery. Okay. Your Grace, what is the matter? As our troops withdrew, they came upon two scouts sent to the nearby tower. I've yet to hear the full account, but it seems one of them, your friend, I believe, has been wounded and being dragged away by the other. Oh, so he's... Oh, he might be dead. I don't know. Just horribly disfigured there to call, probably. Or dead. We haven't lost a friend in a while. It's been a while since we've had a friend die. So, I wouldn't say it was the worst thing. Oh no. I must go. Forgive me, Your Grace. We can all go. You can tell us aught of Ehrenwald's condition, Your Grace? The wounded scout? Not save that it is grave. The Trojans tend to him even as we speak. I hope he's gonna be okay. The infirmary must be inundated with all the wounded. If all of us go, we'll only get underfoot. Lunith, Estinian, do you mind going after Alphino? He might need some support from someone other than me. Okay. The airship pilot guy, just like, should I be here in the background? I love that. Very well. Thank you. The rest of us will see that the relevant people know who took, what took place. Come on, then. Not spacebar. I wish it was. I could just hit spacebar and do that. I guess we came to his job. Yeah, it is right. It's his job, right? So it makes sense. Okay, so let's head to the church and bar. Oh gosh, where are we supposed to go? I went the wrong one, I think. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Justinian here. How's it going? I take it Alphinaud is fond of Ehrenwald? Yes, he is. I know how he feels, but handwriting isn't going to help anyone. You had better have a word. Okay. Another one came to see the lad in silver armor. Master Zemela is attending him as we speak. If you would be so kind as to wait. What did the master say? Tell me his exact words. Let the Churchans do their work. Let them do their job. But you're right, forgive me. Well, we said our farewells to Ehrenwald. I was afraid that something like this might happen. But now that it has, all we can do is wait. Also, don't we have, like, you know, healing magic and stuff that could maybe mend him together? I don't know how healing magic works in this world, but if we can fight and get, like, essentially knocked out in fights and risen.
Fordella, have you been waiting here all this time?
Or is that kind of like Phoenix Downs in like Final Fantasy VII, where like, oh, we could have saved Aerith, but we decided not to. Or any other character in any game ever, where you can bring people back to life. Just been knocked out, never truly dead. But like his scars, can you heal scars and stuff? I'm curious on how does healing mend stuff like that? Like if I get a sword through my chest, like through my arm or something like that, doesn't kill me, and someone uses healing magic, does that mend that? We haven't seen that. Healing magic only accelerates healing. That would happen on its own. Oh, can't recover a severed arm. Yeah, like a severed arm or something. But if it scratches on your face, would it be able to heal that, or would you still have a scar? But if you're saying it accelerates healing, that would happen naturally. If you say I had like a claw mark on my face and I use healing magic, I would just heal it up quickly and I get the scar right away. Guessing that's what you mean.
We have done what we can. The rest is up to him.
May we see him?
I do not think that wise. You must let him sleep.
Thank you for bringing him back. He owes you his life. I just wish I had been there. Perhaps, I don't know. Perhaps I could have...
Oh no.
Could have what? Got tempered? Don't flatter yourself. You can't save everyone. No one can. Not even the warrior of bloody light.
That's me.
People die all the time, for no good reason. And those who take up the sword die quicker than most. If you're going to shed a tear every time a soldier falls on the battlefield, you'd best stay away. It's no place for the weak of heart.
It may be that victory cannot be won without cost. But all life is precious, and I refuse to shrug at its loss.
All life is precious! Oh, you need to grow up, little man. Before your sparkling ideals get everyone killed.
You're right. He is idealistic. But the world has more than its fair share of realists, like you and me. It's people like him who dare to dream that things could be better and make it happen against all the odds. They are the ones whose names live on forever. The heroes.
The battlefield's littered with would-be heroes. At this rate, you'll lot'll be next. And what'll become of your precious dreams then? They'll be gone. Like dust on the wind.
Dreams worth fighting for don't die so easily.
Okay. I just really hope he's gonna survive at least. Alright, so I know. There's nothing more I can do. Come, let us rejoin the others. Your Grace invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to join her in the fragrant chamber. Your comrades have already arrived. Will the three of you be joining them? We will. Okay, what's next? What's the plan?
Your Grace, pray forgive us our lateness.
Think not of that. I understand a close comrade of yours was wounded in the line of duty. Arenvold. It was at the Alliance's behest that he risked all, and we are grieved to hear of his condition. Rest assured, he will receive the finest care our chirurgeons can provide.
Chirurgeon? I do not like the pronunciation of that word. Chirurgeon.
Now, we would share with you the findings of the mission. Pippin, pray relate to our guests the details of Fordola's account.
So they summoned, they kind of force summoned an Ifrit? That they could somehow control, it feels like.
First Bahamut, now Ifrit. Or Lunar Ifrit, as Fan Daniel would doubtless have it.
'Tis now all but certain that the towers were conceived to facilitate the summoning of primals by those imprisoned within. Less certain is the means by which the Telophoroi constrain the wills of said entities to enact their designs in defiance of the pleas of their victims.
Mayhap they do not. If mere proximity to the towers is enough to make loyal servants of the Empire's mortal enemies, it stands to reason that the same is true for those held captive. They invoke their gods for the good of Garlemald, and in their disturbed state of mind, summon a primal whose form reflects their own alteration.
It all begins to make sense. Upon closer inspection, I realized that the towers bear a striking resemblance to a much larger structure which Urianger and I observed from afar during our visit to the imperial capital. Assuming it too is capable of tempering those in its immediate vicinity, it would go some way to explain the swiftness with which the Telophoroi managed to rally so many Imperials to their cause.
While the situation in Garlemald is indeed troubling, I fear we have more immediate concerns. Ifrit was not the only primal summoned. At approximately the same time, observers at several other towers bore witness to the emergence of further such entities. For a blessing, none appear to wield aught approaching the destructive power of Bahamut, and the Grand Companies are moving to deal with the threat even as we speak.
You need to only tell me where they are, Your Grace. Then I'll go destroy them.
Though we are aware that the task will not be easy, we would call upon the Scions only as a last resort. Pray, conserve your strength for now. After all, it was not so very long ago that you rid us of Bahamut. On which note, I am pleased to report that our talks with the Amalja have reached an agreeable conclusion. They have pledged their full support to our cause. It is our hope that this historic agreement will encourage other tribes to join us at the negotiating table. And I know that I speak for all of the Allied leaders when I say that we will welcome them with open arms at such time as they do. Of course, this was only made possible by the feats of heroism performed at Paglfan. Moreover, we shall not allow the sacrifices of those fallen in battle to have been made in vain. As hope leads to victory, shall victory lead to a new dawn for Eorzea.
May these words ever be our guide, Your Grace.
Now, if you will forgive me, I must consult with the Syndicate on the matter of our new allies' integration. Till next we meet, my friends, I bid you safe travels and blessed respite.
Okay, good. Okay, so we got some new allies with the Beast tribes. And hopefully our friend's okay. Different people pronounce it differently in the game. Some say Chirurgeons. Point me at your enemies. Yeah, Dragon. No, just go. Point me at your enemies. I'll go fight them and blow them up. It's what I do. No. That would end it too quickly. We'll try to deal with that ourselves. I love that. . Right then. Unless anyone has any objections, I think it's time we return to the Rising Stones. And that includes you, Alphino. Ehrenwald is in good hands here. Of course. He would doubtless mock me for pacing around the infirmary. Let us retire then, that we might regain our strength, in readiness for the coming challenges. If all are in agreement then, I shall let Kryle know to expect us. A hot bath and a hearty meal shouldn't be beyond arranging in the time available. Yeah. It will be good to be home. I have some thinking to do. Like, you know we're fighting in a war and there will be casualties, right? Yes, I'll try asking him. And thank you. I should look forward to it. Our comrades eagerly await a return, and Kryle in particular has a few matters she's keen to discuss. One of which concerns you, Estinian. Believe it or not, you will join us, won't you? Fine. Really? I thought you said you were avoiding the Bladeside woman. Oh, that perked up Alphino a little bit. Good. If I refuse, she would only pursue me. That's very true. Let us get this over with, shall we? Doot. Doot, doot. Valdician? Valdician? Okay. Into the Rising Stones. Here we go. Nope. This one. Doot.
Welcome back. I expect you must all be exhausted.
Close enough,
You
okay.
take your rest, however, I would beg a moment of your time. Thanks to Ehrenwald's selfless efforts, we may now be confident that we understand the function of the towers. But many questions remain regarding the reason for the summonings, and what lurks behind the looming edifice in Garlemald. Until such questions are answered, we will struggle to devise an effective strategy for thwarting the Telophoroi's stated aim. Nothing less than the destruction of this star. And so, given the gravity of the situation, I move that we petition the aid of Sharlayan.
It is possible the ancient knowledge preserved within our archives may hide a clue to our enemy's methods. But given Sharlayan's established policy of non-intervention, our former colleagues are not like to aid us in its discovery.
Oh, I well remember what they're like. The Forum's barefaced refusal to assist you in the days prior to the calamity must rank as Sharlayan's most shameful act since the Exodus. But were the final days to be reenacted, it would spell doom for us all. Surely even they cannot turn a blind eye to that. I trust we are all of the same mind on this matter. urgent as it seemed, I took the liberty of petitioning the Alliance for leave to act as Eorzea's emissary, and have since received their blessing.
I presume your role as a student of Baldessian will carry some weight with the Forum?
One can but hope. If truth be told, our organization has been a shadow of its former self ever since the disappearance of the Isle of Val. But the name does still retain some degree of prestige. I only pray it will be enough. If there are no objections, I shall depart for Sharlayan at once. But before I do, I should also mention the other matter to which I would devote some time during my stay. After hearing what transpired in the first, I began to question the true nature of Hydaelyn's blessing. A topic I have discussed at some length with Y'shtola.
We were wondering, when was the last time Hydaelyn spoke to you directly?
In a minute. Oh gosh, what has it been? Was it the day in the Crystarium? Did she talk to me? I know it was the end of... I'm trying to remember the last time she actually spoke to me directly. Let's say near the end of the... No. Yeah, the Dragonsong War. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, near the end of the Dragonsong War.
When you regained her blessing, was it not? But never since. Not in all your time in the First, when you faced the Unsundered, the very heart of Zodiark.
History shows us that Hydaelyn is able to awaken the echo in her chosen, convey her will directly, and grant the blessing of light. To our knowledge, however, she has not sought to intervene in man's affairs for some considerable time.
Might not the explanation for that lie with her choice of champion? Mayhap she is content to trust in his judgment.
Yeah, that's it.
Mayhap she is. But following my initial discussion with Kryl, I made inquiries of my own. And as far as I am able to tell, Hydaelyn has not made her will known to anyone.
During my time in the First, the Oracle of Light spoke to me through Reen. But that was not the will of Hydaelyn. It was Minfilia herself.
Indeed. And while she and Hydaelyn were inextricably linked, Minfilia yet acted of her own volition. A messenger, yes, but one who spoke with her own voice.
I wonder, could Hydaelyn's silence suggest the presence of some disruptive force, perhaps? Some
maybe.
Obstacle to communication? While I share Urianger's high opinion of your conduct, I see no reason why she would deny you her guidance altogether. Then again, who am I to say? The fact is, we simply don't know. But if the explanation is to be found anywhere, I can think of worse places to look than the archives of Sharlayan, and their research on the Ethereal Sea in particular. Resolved though I am to go, believe me when I say that I take no pleasure in the thought of leaving you a member short. Now, of all times. Estinian, we stand on the eve of a struggle that will decide the fate of this star. One in which we Scions may play a telling part, yet we are but few in number. And so I must ask you again. Will you join us?
Oh, I think he will this time. Please.
You see the world the way you want it to be. I see the world the way it is. You are idealistic to a fault. But I know you would never turn your back on those in need. Never close your eyes to their suffering. And somehow, your deeds lend truth to your words, giving the lie to my doubts in so doing. I have seen others draw strength from your belief. In Ishgard, in Mhigo. You inspired them to stand up and fight. To win, no less. And even when you lost those you held dear, you carried their spirit with you and made their memory your guiding light. The burden of so many hopes and dreams would be too heavy for most to bear. But you bear it willingly. As you have shown me, some dreams are too important to let go. If you have need of my strength, it's yours. After all you've done, how could I refuse?
Yay. But he couldn't just be
Thank
like,
you,
yes.
Estinian.
He had to make a big speech about it.
Whatever challenges await us, I shall not falter. You have my word.
And now, I may bid you farewell. Safe in the knowledge that all is as it should be. In this little corner of the world, at least.
You will be sorely missed. Tread warily in Sharlayan, and do try not to let the Forum embroil you in their politics. A forlorn hope, I know, given the individuals involved.
I shall do my very best. Farewell.
Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace... Oh, is this the end of 5.5? Or 5. Yeah, 5.5 then? Ooh, that's a lot of weapons. Oh, because he's looking for the best weapon, yes. To fight me with.
Well, does this one meet with your approval?
No.
Apparently not. Or could it be that you're still upset about the dragons?
You are unwise to remind me of so costly a failure. It will not affect our plans, I trust.
Oh, hardly at all. Though, admittedly, the chances of us being able to procure any more Mericidian dragons are rather slimmer following Tiamat's reappearance. Oh, but the seeds have been sown, my lord. We have only to wait for them to quicken. Speaking of preparations, is it safe to assume that you will be ready to control you-know-what?
The hour draws nigh. This nation, forged for Ascian ends, will finally prove its worth.
A mighty empire, now no more than an instrument of this star's destruction. What a pleasure it will be to put it to use. Which brings me back to our earlier topic. My lord, while I appreciate that it is not an easy decision, it really is past time you chose your weapon.
Gosh, a lot of these weapons look really awesome. Like, I really like this one here. Looks really cool. This crystal axe looks awesome. Even this, like, mace spear thing. This one right here looks really cool. Man, you got so many good choices here. Can I have them then? You don't want them?
There is one that I have been meaning to test.
Well, well, not quite what I was expecting. Though I will say, it does seem rather apt.
Well, they're not going to show us what it is, are they? Oh, what's it going to be? We'll find out next time, I guess. Alright, Tatsuru. Alright, well, it looks like I'm going to have a busy few moons. Not that they ever seem to be anything but. Thancred's got me dispatching troops to every corner of the realm, which is not to say I don't trust the Alliance, because I do, but when it comes to putting down primals, nobody does it better than us. Well, than you lot, more accurately. You won't catch me trading blows with a primal in the near future, but for every fell fiend you vanquish, there's countless meals to arrange, baths to fill, sheets to wash, stores to replenish, and the list goes on. Which is where I come in, and gladly, mind you. The least I can do to support the Scions, who risk life and limb, unlike poor Ehrenwald. I wish there was something we could do for him, but we'll just have to settle for saying the odd prayer and keeping a roof over our heads. It won't do to have him come back to a complete shambles, now would it? But that's enough of my rambling. Off you go and get some rest. If there's any developments, I promise you'll be the first to know. Alright, so let's complete that. Boop. Aww. Not for not. Okay, and then this will be the start of a 5.55. All of the fives. But I think that's something I'm going to wait until next. Oh, sorry, next. I was going to say next week. Until tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow, starting again around noon Pacific Standard Time. So that's gonna be my plan. Yeah, for tomorrow, I'll do some more streaming. Hopefully, we can get 5.5 done tomorrow, and then next week, hopefully, we get a chance to get into Endwalker, which is going to be awesome. Very excited for that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Thank you to Call. Thank you, Drazer, for joining me in game. Always a joy to have you guys joining me in game and in chat. It's always so awesome. You guys are teaching me all the things, learning all the things. So much to do with this game. So close to Endwalker. I will actually be in the expansion, technically the current expansion. So technically, after tomorrow, I could be in the current expansion. So I'm getting closer. Getting very, very close. Only an expansion behind now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. And as always, until next time, keep your stick on the ice.